My name is Wayne.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we are your Bourbon Journey. Welcome back, global travelers. This is episode 6, and today's flight plan takes us to the world's new frontiers of whiskey. It's a showcase of malted grain innovation spanning 3 continents. Captain, are the passengers confirmed for this daring international leg of the journey?
Oh, affirmative. We have cleared the flight path for days 16, 17, and 18. That's a triple threat from Shanghai, Cincinnati, and Finland, where we will explore new frontiers of single malt and rye. So let's see where in the world Flaviar is going to take us today. Welcome to Shanghai, China, and day 16. Founded in Shanghai in 2020, Seas Distillery is a 100% Chinese producer of whiskey and gin, blending traditional Chinese craftsmanship with global inspiration. Using local ingredients like Chinese grains and spring water, their innovative 3-body barrel made from French, American, and Chinese oak reflects their focus on quality and originality. Their San Oaks Chinese whiskey is a true expression of modern Chinese whiskey making philosophy, a spirit of rare balance and character. Further aged in ex-bourbon barrels for at least 3 years, San Oaks whiskey is a blend of heritage and innovation. That sounds fascinating. I thought with the 3 oaks and then the ex-bourbon cask, I'd be getting a big strong nose on here, but it's light.
Oh, I'm getting like a vanilla.
That's probably the French oak. It's just got a whole cacophony of things going on.
It's definitely sweet. Mm-hmm. It's a very soft sweet.
It's interesting. It's got some nice legs forming on it.
Actually, there's a lot of legs on this guy.
Oh, it's nice. Let's taste Seas Distillery. Cheers.
Cheers. Well, you can tell it's in a bourbon barrel.
I'm just getting a lot of oak. I'm tasting oak very prevalently.
I get vanilla and the wood. Mm-hmm. The barrel notes are there.
Mm-hmm. The wood hits you pretty rapidly when you take that first sip. I definitely pick up the French oak and the American oak, but right now I'm getting that French vanilla thing going on with the French oak and the typical American oak, and there's a little bit of bourbon hint there from that cask.
I could buy the nuttiness.
I don't know about Chinese oak. It's got a pleasant nose, and the legs are fabulous.
Actually, I don't mind this.
Mm-hmm. You need to like wood, though. I will say that it's very woody.
And that is right in my wheelhouse. The thing that interests me about it is the vanilla part. Mm-hmm. I think works really well with the wood.
I think it's super complementary, and that's usually from the French oak, often has these vanilla notes. But it's interesting that they make the barrel with these 3 oaks. Mm-hmm. That's what I understood from the description, is that the barrel is made from 3 different oaks, which is fascinating. So you're getting the aging process is taking in each one of those, then finished in an ex-bourbon barrel. Mm-hmm. So that's bringing the US of A right into here, because that's very American. This is pretty nice. I'm not sure we have anything just like this.
Mm-hmm. Nice enough to buy?
I'm not sure I'm sold on it. I probably want to check out the rest of the flight to see what I'm thinking.
Part of me is leaning toward it.
We don't have anything from China.
This is actually one, I want to see the price on it, but man, okay, this is the first one that we've had that I wish we had a 4-ounce bottle of, because I think I'd like to sit on a bigger pour and think about it, because there are things in here that I like, and I would be curious how that continues to carry over on a bigger pour. And a bigger pour would probably really finalize, I absolutely want it versus pass.
Or be nice to drink it in a bar sometime.
Order this in a bar. I would have no problem with that.
But it's interesting. I don't find it has a very long finish. It's medium.
It does not.
That's a detractor for me a little bit. But overall, I would say it was a very pleasant experience. And I had no expectations. None. but the barrel sounded fascinating to me. So that wood note in itself got me pretty excited. I guess we need to get buckled up to go to our next flight, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome to Cincinnati, Ohio, and day 17. Nestled in northern Kentucky, New Riff Distilling honors tradition with a bold, modern touch. Founded in 2014 by Ken Lewis, this independent, family-owned distillery thrives on authenticity and excellence. Beneath its foundation lies a limestone-rich aquifer, infusing each batch with a signature character. Each bottle reflects Kentucky's storied heritage and New Riff's innovative vision. Malted Rye Kentucky Straight Whiskey is crafted from 100% malted rye and aged for 6 years, making it an exceedingly rare expression even within the whiskey world. Bottle and bond without chill filtration, it refines rye's signature spices into a polished, velvety profile. A true example of bold Kentucky craftsmanship. Now, of course, New Riff is a place that we have been to several times.
We're frequent flyers there. We love their ryes.
We do like their ryes. We really like the distillery, and we encourage people that we know to go visit it. I'm going to be curious if we even had this before.
We have not.
Okay.
And we have a whole shelf just dedicated to New Riff, so we are fans. But we do not have their 100% malted rye.
Okay.
And I've heard great things about it, so I'm super excited to taste it. They did not have it available when we were there most recently. To think about 100% malted rye, which means it's been bloomed, right? And it's going to have that other type of flavor profile to it. I'm pretty excited about it. The legs are not quite forming on it. We love their Balboa rye. I like the nose. It's not super rye spicy, probably because it's malted.
There's a sort of sweetness with this. It's not really heavily rye though. I'm not picking out like ryegrass or rye spice or anything like that.
I really believe it's because it's malted rye. So the rye grain is not going in there like this, it's going in there like this. So I think that may be making it softer.
Which is making it a really interesting nose, but tough to pick stuff up out of.
I think we should taste it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to this. So New Riff, we've been there before, we'll be there again. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh. You're going to laugh because if you watch us, we always say, we're not rye people. When we found one we like it a lot. And I think we found more ryes in the last 3 months than we have in our entire lifetime.
This is very floral. In the
It's tasty.
palate.
It's very tasty.
It's very different.
It's soft. The nose was soft. It wasn't hitting you with those rye spices. And on the palate, it matches because the palate is very soft. You can tell it's been malted. So it has this almost floral note to it that's very light, fragrant, almost peaceful, if that makes sense on your palate.
Okay, I'm going to throw you. I am almost getting a little bit of coffee in there. It's somewhere in the palate where I'm getting this slight note of coffee. This is very good.
I'm not quite there, but I can see where it's leading you there. And it's almost in the mid palate where it just sits there and resonates on your palate a little bit. And then the finish is where it's hit me a little bit, that it might have like a coffee effect.
I think this is a spring drink. I think this is a spring pour. There's something about it when you say with the malted rye, basically it's in bloom. I think of the early part of the year, and there's just something about that taste where I think of spring.
It doesn't surprise me that I'm enjoying this because we are fans of New Riff and have been for quite some time since we first visited there, but we have not had 100% malted rye from them. I think this is very nice.
This is one that I'll say that we won't get it this time. We will get it when it's available at the distillery.
Because we do visit there quite a bit.
We need to fire whoever planned this trip, because whoever sent me to Shanghai to go back to Cincinnati to then to fly to the final destination of where we're going. Rebecca, where are we going?
We'll be right back to let you know. Welcome to Vasa, Finland, and day 18. Kyrö Distillery Company started as a rye-fueled dream in a Finnish sauna by a group of friends. From kitchen experiments to converting an old dairy into a distillery in 2014, Kyro's passion has earned global acclaim. While their award-winning gin took the world by storm, the release of their first rye whiskey in 2020 marked a milestone that cemented them as masters of their craft. Crafted exclusively of 100% malted Finnish whole grain rye, Kyrö wood-smoked rye whiskey is a sensory celebration of Finnish traditions. Alder-smoked malt, matured in a combination of ex-bourbon, French oak, and new American oak barrels, delivers a distinctive blend of rich, locally inspired flavors. This masterpiece is perfect neat, on the rocks, or stunning in a cocktail. So we're having another rye, another 100% rye that's also malted, but it's Finnish. I just think this sounds fascinating. It's got a lot of oak barrels that we enjoy. It sounds somewhat similar to New Riff's, but in Finland. Oh my God, that's a very different nose. It's smoky. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What they call it, alder smoked or something like that? Wow, I have never had a rye that's this smoky.
This is very reminiscent of a couple of scotches that I've had.
It's got great
legs. I
legs.
like the nose.
I've said this a couple of times during this journey. It's cold here. We can't go outside to smoke a cigar, and this is making me want a cigar. I have to go to one of the local cigar bars pretty soon because I'm going to want a cigar.
You had me at people that were doing something originally in a sauna.
Yep, you're sitting in a sauna, drinking rye, thinking, what can we do to make this different? How fun is that? Cheers to you all. That was a cool thing to come up with.
That's brilliant. It's smoky. There's a slight fruitiness there.
And a sweetness too.
I'm getting almost a smoky apple.
I am ready to taste this. So cheers to Kyrö Distilling Company. Let's see what you're all about.
Cheers.
Wow. What you said. That is a smoked apple on the palate. Wow.
Okay, I'd buy it.
This is good.
I would buy it. The other funny thing about it,
It's amazing.
and it's really good.
If you don't like smoky things, you would not like this. I'm just going to tell you right now, if you're not a smoky person, this would not be good for you. But I'm dreaming of a cigar I would have with this.
It's fruity and smoky. And
I'm going
to stay on that apple.
Such an interesting combination. The fruity smokiness, and yeah, it's apple. It's like a red, delicious apple. It's got a little bit of bite to it. From the rye, which is nice.
I think the rye, it's funny you say rye, because I wasn't thinking about that, but what I was thinking was there's a pucker about this. I almost feel puckered as it's beginning to go to the back. This is something I have not experienced on any bourbon, any whiskey in the room that we're in, or in any place I've ever been and tried it. This is one of the more unique things I've had.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this tremendously because it's so out of our ballpark, so to speak. But it's not out of our lane because we do like smoky things. We don't like highly peated things, but we like smoky things. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but I think there's a fine difference between them. This feels like a rye whiskey that I chose to put on the smoker for the day. And it feels like it's been on a smoker. I was smoking a brisket for the day, and that smoke got infused into the glass. That's what this reminds me of. It's a very different kind of smoke.
Do you remember what the proof on this was?
It was 94-ish,
Okay.
as I recall.
Because I was thinking maybe like 92, 96.
I think the proof is just right.
Yeah.
The wood is interesting, and then that smokiness. This is a fascinating pour.
I think if it started to go up in proof, it started going 100 and up, that it would probably start to become really obnoxious. I think it's right where it needs to be.
I would like to find out the price point on this, and we might be interested in this. Because the new Riff, we can pick up there. I thought the first one was pretty interesting as well, the Shanghai. We've never had anything from China, but this might win the day for me.
I'll say this, if it's under $100, I will throw down the 520s and get it, because it's very unique. And I think as we board the plane to fly back after this discombobulated journey that FlaviAIR has taken us on, I'm going to lift my Finnish glass. Cheers to all of you out there Hope you're enjoying the FlaviAIR journey. If you like what we do, hit the subscribe button. Always remember to drink responsibly. Have a great day. Cheers.
Cheers.